Hello, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome to Ängelholm, Sweden. This is an Air Force base in Sweden. I've been told. According to Flight Simulator X, it is. We are in our Saab J21. Now, this is one of these examples where I went and got the plane. I did the research on the plane, but I never loaded the plane into Flight Simulator X until now. This isn't the plane I researched. It is sort of the plane I researched. So, I'm going to kind of wing it. Get it? Badumtish. Alright. The J21 is a Swedish twin-boom, obviously, fighter attack aircraft made by Saab. It was converted into a jet-powered aircraft. So this is a 21. This is a Saab 21, piston-powered. The J21 is the jet-powered. I thought I had a J21 model here. Turns out I just have a Saab 21. But the Saab 21 and the Yakolev Yak-15 are the only two jet fighters successfully converted from a piston-powered aircraft to enter production. So this conversion and the Yak-15 are the only two piston aircraft that got converted into jet fighters. How about that? Did you know that? You might have if you live in Sweden. I have never seen one of these in person. I think I would like to. Hopefully, there's a cool air museum in Sweden and I can go there sometime. All right, let's get in our plane. No handhold. Don't handhold. Wow, this cockpit is nice. Wow. Handbook, I'm betting is what that says right down there. This is a very nice cockpit. I do like it. All right. Stats I have, everything I'm going to talk about is for the J21, which is, again, the jet conversion of this aircraft. Do we have flaps, by the way? We do have flaps. I actually expected that off of the Swedish aircraft, given their propensity to take off from strange places like, you know, roads. We call them strange places here in the United States. All right, let's give the beans to an engine. I don't know what's in this thing. If this was a J21, it would have a de Havilland Goblin 2 turbojet. We don't have that. We have a prop of something. Let's roll. Yes, I know I could go research this aircraft, but you know what? It's so much more fun just to learn about the aircraft. It's like fly along or something like that. Up. There we go. Whoa, birdie. She's a goer. It's actually a pretty nice looking line. It kind of looks like they took a plane. They took two planes and kind of glued them together, but whatever. As a fighter, its service designation, well, as a fighter, it saw service in the late 40s, basically. The jet version saw service in the 40s. This thing would have seen service in the 40s as well because it's a prop plane. Woo. Pretty nice. Pretty sweet looking. Now, in early 1945, mind you, Saab launched a project to determine how to provide the Saab 21 with a jet engine to get the experience of jet engines and flying at high speed. The goal was to catch up to the development of jet aircraft that were moving ahead fast in Europe and were things like the de Havilland Vampire. When the project to convert this to a jet aircraft started, ooh, wow, she whips. Can probably even give her a little twist, maybe? No, she doesn't want to twist. She's not going to twist like the like you can get some of the single engine planes to twist. Anyway, the engine choice was an open question. As the project progressed, it became possible to buy Goblin 2 jet engines from de Havilland Engine Company, along with the license to manufacture them in Sweden. The engine became the Swedish Air Force's first jet engine, the RM-1. The rebuilt Saab 21 became the J21R. First flight as a jet took place 10 March 1947. Woo, that was pretty slick. Look at that. Wow. Careful, I'm going to destroy the plane. Oh, hey, hello. That's the sky. That's important for a plane. Now, because of the exhaust, That big rear stabilizer back there had to be raised up. Created a different look to the aircraft, because as you can see, if you look at this, oops, if you look at it, obviously what's going to happen to the exhaust when you put a jet engine in place of that piston engine? Yeah. So they had to raise that up. That meant the tail had to be redesigned. Then they went further and they started doing aerodynamic improvements. For example, curved front glass in the canopy. If you look, in this one, that's not curved front glass, that's squared off front glass. Wow, we're getting all kinds of strange close-up views because Flight Simulator X is being silly right now. Wow. You can see the radiators for the prop engine. Look at them, right there. Radiators. Oh, he's going to shoot you. Bang, you're dead. Air brakes were introduced in the form of upward and downward flaps. Let's see if we have them. Nope. There's definitely a Saab 21. On the outer wing trailing edge. Ejection seat improvements were made to allow ejection at high speed. Fuel volume increased significantly. The use of the tanks in the middle and tip wing area. They also had wingtip tanks. Now, all those aerodynamic changes, the aircraft was still reported to be heavy in the rudder and hard to control when you approached the wing critical Mach number, which is the speed at which the wing is starting to enter Mach. The aircraft actually would become uncontrollable at high speed. The attack version, the A21R, added 14.5 centimeter attack rockets placed under the middle wing. Furthermore, an alternative external machine gun pod was created. It was possible to fire all 13 missiles and guns at the same time. It was said to create an interesting sensation for the pilot. Can you imagine flying along and you fire everything? It's like, fire all the missiles! And then your plane just kind of stops in midair for a moment. The first prototype 21R flew 10 March 1947, just after the Second World War. Aircraft entered service August 1950. The type was intended as a fighter, but the J-29 flew in 48, and they decided that they didn't really need the 21, so they made it into 60 21s and made them all ground attack aircraft, which is fine. But still, would have been kind of nice to see these as fighters. Obviously, the Cruise 1, maximum speed as a jet aircraft. Remember, I'm flying the piston model. Maximum speed as a jet aircraft was 800 kilometers an hour, which is 497 miles an hour. Range was 720 kilometers, which is 450 miles. Armament, 1 20-millimeter cannon and 4 13.2-millimeter heavy machine guns. It was a centerline pod for 8 13.2-millimeter heavy machine guns, and wing racks for 10 100-millimeter or 5 180-millimeter Bofors rockets or 10 80-millimeter anti-tank rockets. Quite the loadout. Where is that runway? There is the runway. Okay, good. See if we can land this plane. See if we can get our gears to come out. See if we can fix things. Let's see if we can not crash the plane. That would be a good thing, too. All right, we got our gears. Woo-hoo. All right, let's try to land our plane. Something I've done, and I have no idea what, has broken my my landing lights so that the lights are always that color. Or maybe it's because I'm completely over my flight line there. All right, well, whatever. It's okay. We'll make it. Maybe. Pull up. Pull up. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna, well, we're gonna try anyway. Woo. Okay, yeah, bad idea. Wow, are we booking? How fast are we going? Oh, 400 kilometers an hour. Yeah, probably not a good idea to try to land at that speed. We might break something like our landing gear. Oh, there's the flaps coming out. Just wondering about that. Alright, well, while we're doing that, shift 1. Wow, look at all of our gauges. Alright, that's everything it looks like. Shift 2 is GPS. Yeah, that's everything. Alright, we got some power problems here. Okay, let's get around here. Yeah, I know we're kind of sinking, but it's okay. See, look at that. We made it. This time we'll try not to crash the plane. I happen to like the label on the airspeed. I'm just saying, it's cute. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we do have red lights. I've just always been above glide slope lately. Huh, interesting. There's a shocker. Either above it or below it, one or the other. Never quite proper. Here we go. Yeah, we made it. Brakes! All the brakes. Go ahead and open our cockpit while we're moving. That's what a pro pilot does. They go whoosh and flick open the cockpit. I have arrived! We have diff brakes? No, we don't. I have successfully locked up my brakes up, but that's alright. Alright, so I have landed our Saab 21. We had all the specs and interesting things of the the jet version, but whatever. Shut her down. Here we go. Alright, so the link is down below as always. This is a Saab 21. It even has a little ladder. Oh, it's so cute. It's a fun little aircraft. A little flip around and create all kinds of silliness and then overstress it and destroy it. But hey, whatever. That's what it's there for, right? Totes. Totes my goats. Alright, I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X plane spotlight of a Saab 21. The link is down below as always. And until next time, happy flying, everybody.